This is a message to all my supporters of this podcast. I'm introducing a new supporters program. You can contribute a small amount as a one-off payment to show your love for this podcast. Thank you in advance for all your contributions. I just wanted to let you know before we start the podcast that I am doing an online podcast course, how to be able to create, get your guests, scale it and monetize it. So please do go to abmpodcastcourse.co.uk and go into the contact us bit. I'm looking for new people to be able to be a podcast creator and really to be able to develop their skills and knowledge into a podcast. So as I said, go to abmpodcastcourse.co.uk and sign up. Thanks.
Hi everyone, it's Mark Hale from the Absolute Business Mindset podcast and YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about when you're working through something, a project, a product or service, there are three clear points that you need to be able to do on the sort of cycle of productivity or the cycle of work. So they're broken into three areas, which is idea, action and reflection. So let's start with the idea. So everyone needs to have a new idea. It's all about innovation, whether it's a startup, a new business, whether it's a new project, whether it's a new product or service that you've developed at work, whatever it is, you have to have that golden idea. And I've talked that the idea is a muscle, and you need to be able to develop that muscle to be able to come up with bad ideas as well as good ideas. So you always need to, especially in the entrepreneurial world, you need to be able to think of new revenue streams and that new idea. So you have your idea, okay? So we all understand that building up a skill set of being able to work to get new ideas is a really positive thing. Okay, so don't procrastinate, which often people do. So you move from idea stage into action. You need to do. You need to be able to do it. So what you need to do is then work out the idea, then move on and do it. Complete it, whether it's a project, product, service, innovation, pivot, whatever it is, you need to be able to have that action stage. And that is the most important stage out of all of them, because there are people out there that are great with ideas, but never action. And I feel so frustrated when I speak to people that have a great idea and they just won't take that chance, take that risk of actually actioning and being able to deliver something really, really awesome. So please, guys, action, do, get on and do it. But the third point is, which most people don't do, which I think is incredibly important, is reflection. So once you've done, once you've completed, you need that lessons learned. You need that time to think what you did well, what you didn't do well, what you'd change if you did it again. And that whole methodology of start, stop, and or continue. What would you like to do differently? What would you like to continue doing? What do you think you should stop? So it is a real important cycle of productivity. You'd be able to start with the idea. That's awesome. Use it as a muscle. Don't procrastinate. But then at the end, or find milestones within that cycle to actually have a reflection period and understand and think about what you've done and what you would do differently if you were to do it again or do something similar again. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the downloads, all the subscriptions, all the listens. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Speak to you soon.
One last thing before you go, I am taking on new coaching clients. So if you are interested, go to my website and go to absolutebusinessmindset.com. Go down to the bottom onto contact us and drop me a note. Put in the title that it's for coaching. I've got 13 years worth of corporate experience where I've moved through promotions. I'm really looking for people that are starting their career in the corporate environment, are stalling in their career, or want a fresh perspective or a change in role. I'll be able to help all you guys that are in those sorts of positions, and I'm here to be able to help. So go to absolutebusinessmindset.com, down to the bottom, contact us, and just drop in the subject that you want to help on coaching. Thanks.